Ricky, trying to save his band's reputation, rushes on stage. Lucy, stop. You're making a scene. But Lucy, unfazed, continues her routine, pulling Ricky into an impromptu dance. Come on, Ricky. Let's show them how it's done. The dance spirals into complete chaos as Lucy accidentally knocks over a large prop, a giant seashell, taking out the backstage curtain and revealing a dozen startled contestants, still in their swimsuits. Marilyn Monroe, who can't stop laughing, shouts, "Now that's entertainment." Act 5, Celebrity Encounters. With the audience roaring with laughter, the chaos begins to settle. Ricky, still recovering from the whirlwind, turns to the side of the stage where Clark Gable is chatting with some other judges. Gathering his courage, he approaches Gable. "Mr. Gable, I'm Ricky Ricardo, band leader. I hope my wife didn't scare you too much out there," he says, half joking. Gable, with a charming smile, replies, "Not at all. In fact, she added quite a bit of fun to the event. I've never seen such energy." Energy? More like a tornado. Ricky chuckles, wiping his brow. "Do you think she has a chance?" Gable grins. "With that kind of spirit?" "Absolutely. And it's refreshing to see someone so willing to break the mold." Just then, Carolyn's husband, Mr. Appleby, a stern-looking man in a suit, approaches with a serious expression. "Ricky, I hope this little performance doesn't get too out of hand. We want to maintain a certain level of dignity here." Ricky, trying to defuse the situation, smiles nervously. "Oh, it's all in good fun, Mr. Appleby. Just a little, unexpected excitement." Meanwhile, Ethel and Lucy find themselves in a conversation with Marilyn Monroe, who is equally amused by the spectacle. "You two are delightful. I love your enthusiasm," Marilyn says, her voice warm. Lucy, starstruck, stutters, "I'm just trying to bring a little flair to the contest." Ethel adds, "And chaos. But we embrace it." Marilyn laughs, "Well, that's the key. Always be yourself and have fun. That's what the audience loves." Act 6, An Unexpected Alliance. As the chaos continues, Lucy and Ricky accidentally trip over each other and land in a heap. Clark Gable, trying to maintain some decorum, claps his hands. "Ladies and gentlemen, it seems we have a surprise contestant." Lucy, rising dramatically, strikes a pose. Thank you. I'll be here all week." Suddenly, a contestant from the audience stands up, clearly annoyed. "This is ridiculous. Who let her on stage?" Marilyn, still giggling, responds, "Well, she certainly has the spirit of a winner." Feeling encouraged, Lucy decides to make the most of her moment. She turns to the crowd. "Who wants to join me in a little dance party?" To her surprise, several contestants stand up, joining her on stage. They begin a spontaneous dance-off, complete with audience participation. Ethel and Fred are stunned but eventually join in, trying to keep up with the chaos. Ricky, realizing he's been swept into something bigger, starts playing a lively tune that matches the upbeat energy of the crowd. Little Ricky, watching from the sidelines, jumps up, waving his hands. "Go, Mommy! You can do it!" Act 7, A Surprise Ending. As the performance wraps up, the audience is on their feet, clapping and laughing. Even Clark Gable stands to applaud, and the contestants seem to have forgotten their competitive spirits, embracing the fun instead. Marilyn, still in high spirits, approaches Lucy and says, "You've got spirit, kid." "I love it." She then leans closer. "How about we do a little photo op together?" Lucy, beaming, nods eagerly. "Oh, yes. Let's do it." They strike a pose, and the crowd goes wild, snapping photos. Just then, Mrs. Trumbull appears with a plate of cookies. "I brought snacks for the contestants. Who's hungry?" "Mrs. Trumbull, we're kind of busy here." Ethel laughs, but everyone dives for the cookies, creating a delightful mess. In the end, the contest awards Lucy a special title, Miss Congeniality of Chaos. She gleefully accepts the oversized trophy, which is almost too big for her to hold. As they leave the stage, Lucy turns to Ricky, panting from the excitement. Next time, we should go to Hollywood. Think of the adventures. Ricky sighs, I think we've had enough excitement for one weekend. But he can't help but smile at the joy radiating from Lucy. Little Stevie approaches, holding out his cardboard trophy. Mommy, can I be like you when I grow up? Lucy kneels down, smiling at him. Of course, little Stevie. Just remember, always be yourself and don't be afraid to be a little silly. As they exit the stage, the group bumps into Mr. Appleby, who, despite his earlier concerns, can't help but crack a smile. Well, I suppose that was entertaining. Perhaps we should consider a special segment for our station, The Wild World of Lucy. Carolyn's eyes light up. That's a brilliant idea. We can promote our contestants.